is my favorite board game ever.
Is it
Like,
really?
oh yeah, oh yeah. I like making people suffer in
I'm
Monopoly, bro.
I'm sorry. You pulled that up, so I had to start recording.
I'm like the Mark Cuban of fucking Monopoly, bro. Nobody's winning.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
My shit. So I seen that. I was like, oh yeah, I got a cop.
That is
$20.
hilarious. Except the Game Boy Advance version, I'm pretty sure you just play by yourself.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been the 3 weeks now.
About yeah, we
Yeah,
said we were gonna pump it out weekly. About that.
we quickly realized after the second week of doing this that we work full-time jobs and the people we work with don't like to show up for work.
Yeah.
And me and him are both managers, so we have to rotate who's staying.
Which means we have no time to do this.
Which means,
So
or when we do have time, we're exhausted as shit. And I apologize on the behalf of a promise we made that we couldn't keep. Until we're doing this full time, we really can't do it weekly. We would like
we're
to.
gonna try. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're still gonna try.
We're
Maybe
still gonna
bi-week,
try, but yeah.
but
If if you're here and you subscribe for the podcast and we disappear for a little bit, don't freak out. It just give us a little bit of time.
yeah, we have other things to do because of work. If it wasn't for that, we'd be doing this every week
We
for
got
sure.
things like airsoft to play, man.
Oh yeah, I
For
got
those of
battle
you
scars.
For those of you subscribers that are here for the airsoft content on the channel, Giovanni finally played for the first time. So, have you ever actually like played in a professional setting like that before?
No,
What like okay, cuz like most people walk in, they're like, yeah, whatever, no big deal, but like I want to know like were you nervous? Like how
not at
was it?
all.
Cuz
I'm never intimidated.
my first time, I will admit, I was genuinely nervous. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And literally, my first game I ever played was with a gun that just kind of sat on a shelf for a while. And
Yeah.
the battery, I don't know if it was the battery or died or it jammed on me or it didn't work. It stopped working 2 minutes into the session. So I had to go back out and switch to one of my really long guns, which the sniper DMR setup that I have.
Oh
That I was
yeah, I
telling you
wish I
about.
wish you would have brought. That would have been dope.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I was never scared. I had the heart of a lion, soul of a tiger. I was not intimidated at all by all these.
That's why when I snuck up behind you, you went.
Yeah. every corner I was like, oh, fucking ducking and weaving and shit. Bro. I did not want to get hit. I will say, I wasn't intimidated though, real shit. But only thing I was scared of, and I said this so many times with him while we were there, I was like, I do not want to get hit in the balls. I
Yeah.
just don't want to get hit in the balls. I don't care where the fuck else I got hit, but not the balls. And then he had a homie there that I didn't know, and the homie
Fucking
was
Robert.
yeah,
Robert, if you're watching, hello.
yeah. Shout out to Robert, man. So he had a homie named Robert there, and I was like, "Have you ever been shot in the balls?" He was like, "I got shot yesterday." That did not give me confidence going into that fucking arena, bro. So whoever plays airsoft, get a cup. It'll make you a lot more confident going into the fucking game. 'Cause I was scared shitless.
Yeah, the thing about airsoft, because I grew up with airsoft and I've never actually played airsoft professionally like that until I was
Yeah.
24, right? Because I turned 24. The place had already been there 3 years, so I wish I knew 3 years before I was 24. I'm 27 now, just for time frame reference of how long I've been playing. And these motherfuckers that have been playing at MK Airsoft, like the kids that are really good, have also been playing at like the other fields that went out of business like their
Yeah.
entire lives. You know? Um
You did say it became a little relevant, like it became more relevant
yeah,
lately,
it
right?
just been a huge influx of new players. Like Robert, he said he just started playing what, 2 months ago?
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
was they both went to school together too, and it was like
yeah, like
they didn't
this
even
is a kid
know.
I went to school to get with
Yeah.
and didn't even fucking know. And just for you adults out there that are thinking that airsoft is too childish, don't worry, it's not. Like almost everybody there is an adult.
Yeah, no,
You
I was
know,
scared for my life. It's not a child's game.
it is not.
Yeah, it's not a child's game, bro. It's not.
That's why
That is
when
war.
when I talk about it, I refer to it as a sport when I'm telling people about it. You know.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I would consider it a sport. I mean, if gaming is a sport, you would for sure count that as a sport. You're way more active.
Yeah, because when
No.
you walked in, you saw too. There was like the plaques and the photos of
Yeah.
team like competitive team tournament plays. You know, like
Yeah.
it's an actual thing.
I wish I had 2020 fucking vision because if I knew that map, it would have been a lot more fun. Like you for sure could count it as a sport because there's some shit you have to, what I'm saying, get used to. You have to know the map. You have to know spawns and shit because you got to keep respawning. And I was respawning like a motherfucker because I kept getting hit. So like, there's a lot of shit that goes into it. So it's a pretty fun sport.
So were you confused by the layout at all when you
Yeah,
first went in? Yeah,
for sure.
because it took me like a good 3 or 4 times before I actually knew where I was going and where
Yeah,
everything was. But
yeah. It's a
I feel like you had a pretty good grasp on it because for me it took me 3 or 4 times to figure out where spawn was.
And I knew where it was because I kept following people. Like, my team was getting clapped, so they all could go back to spawn. I would just follow them, bro. So I knew exactly where spawn was at every time. But besides that, like knowing the map, I figured out the map like around like the fifth game, kinda ish. You know what I'm saying? Like there was still a whole bunch of other spots that I didn't know. Like me and him went into this little bus on the right side of one of the castle
Hmm.
games or some shit. It's like there's a whole bunch of shit and like dudes there, their awareness, like you know they played for a while because their awareness is crazy. So I try to sneak up behind these guys on these like on the staircase, and
Yeah.
it's like a straight tunnel there, right? And I went all the way around. I'm over here thinking I'm gonna hit the flank of my life, so I went all the way around, fucking go up the stairs, and I'm going quiet as shit. And then I'm ready to hit this right corner. This guy just comes out and it just fucking hit me right in the head. Had to walk my bitch ass all the way back to spawn, fucking, and do it all over again. So there's a lot of fucking map awareness because I didn't make a peep, and he knew exactly where I was. So it's for
Yeah.
sure something you got
I,
to pick up on.
I was gonna say, along with like some people running comms with their friends, they also like wear like ear protection, like range ear protection that like
Yeah,
amplifies footsteps. So it's like fucking having the awareness perk from Black Ops 2 on or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was called awareness. The one where it
yeah,
showed the
I think it
picture
was.
of the headphones. It's
Yeah,
like
it was.
having that in real life. Like, because I took my range headset one time, my walkers, and those things, they make quiet sounds louder and louder sounds quieter when you wear them.
Yeah,
They have like a
yeah. That's
microchip
probably
in
how they
them that
heard me then.
regulates. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ran those the one time, and I was like, "There's a dude coming on the right," and the guy in front of me like just turned around real slowly. I was like, "How the fuck did you hear him?"
Bro felt vulnerable. He was like, "How the fuck do you know I'm here?" Yeah,
Dude,
it's they had some fucking they had a big advantage on me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that I didn't know that they
yeah, were you like actually also like blown away too by the like the referees and the whole like professionalism of the like atmosphere? Because I feel like people hear, "Oh, you go play airsoft," and they're not expecting it to be on the level that it's on. You know?
Yeah, no, it was a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was gonna be like a local thing, like like a good
Yeah,
10,
yeah,
10 to 15 people. That's really what I thought. Cause like I've never heard of anybody in my life talk to me about
yep,
airsoft. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be 10 to 15 people. There's probably like regulars that go there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna
yep.
be the same people. It was like 55 fucking people. I'm not even joking about that number. It was like hella fucking people.
And
And then
that's small too for the weekend.
yeah, yeah, which is crazy, which is crazy. So these were huge, and like the referee part is funny because I didn't even know there were fucking referees until one was like, "Dude, you're not shooting bullets," and then I'm like literally like, and he's right behind me like on top of a fucking crate. He's like, "You're not shooting bullets, bro." I'm like, "How the fuck? Who the fuck? Who the fuck are you?" Because he didn't
Yeah,
have anything on his shit. I was
they
like, who
have
the fuck is this guy?
they have like stands like
Yeah,
that overlook the entire map. And some of the friends I have that volunteer there, they'll post on their Snapchat of them in like the stands. You can literally see like all the cover you're like bobbing and weaving in between. You can see over top of all of it in the ref
yeah,
stands. So they
yeah,
genuinely like can see everything that's going on and regulate. So if you're ever playing and you're near a ref and you know for a fact that somebody's not calling their hits, just be like, hey, that dude, and you like describe what they're wearing. He hasn't been calling his hits, like watch, and then they'll
And
watch you like shoot him.
that was a big issue. If anybody goes airsoft, like going airsoft, and like these dudes will not call out that they got hit. Like Mike seen the one dude, I hit him in the fucking bus, and this dude just kept like he was like running, boom, I hit him, and he just kept running. I'm like, nigga, I just hit you. What are you doing? Like, call that shit out, bitch. He didn't want to run back to spawn. He was already so far in, he didn't want to do it. But yeah, these people do not call out their hits, bro.
Get a little heated there with the gamer word.
I was like, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, go back to spawn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. You gotta get used to the manual of arms for sure though, because I definitely saw you struggling to reload a few times there.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Bad.
Need more gunplay time.
Whoever plays Rainbow Six 2, they have hella fucking experience.
Rainbow Six equals airsoft.
Yeah, because your head peeking hard. Like all you see is the gun go like this. Like everybody.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, everybody's
that's
doing that.
Yeah. That's how you want to do it. Look, and that Instagram post where they posted me, you saw how I was posted up, right? Like they got the angle where you could see my whole body, but if you're facing me, all you're seeing is my head and my fucking gun.
Pull up the photo later in the video when you edit it.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it at the end with the like and subscribe. Yeah. It'll be the photo of me posted. I can also use it as a thumbnail because.
Oh yeah, true.
I'll put it like.
It'll be on the thumbnail. That's our thumbnail. That's our thumbnail.
I'll do like a screen cap of us talking, and I'll put it in the middle, and that'll be the thumbnail. Because a lot of you who subscribed are here for the airsoft stuff, so you know that this podcast got the airsoft things.
Yeah. We got the airsoft things. You feel me? But it was dope.
Airsoft things.
It was dope. It was dope. Airsoft is for sure something I'd do again.
Yeah, you could kind of see it too on the camera. I'm bruised here, and I got a welt. Well, not really welt, but like just like the scar left over from the BBs there and there. Cause I ran a t-shirt, and you ran a t-shirt too, didn't you?
Yeah. Fuck this guy for that. He should have told me to bring some type of fucking clothing beyond my fucking shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I had this exact same shirt actually. I think I was just wearing this.
It's always Airsoft 101. Always wear at least a hoodie. I just kind of like, even from like just kids playing backyard games, I thought maybe you would have.
No.
But also,
I came in one layer of clothing. Robert's a veteran.
Well, Robert's not a veteran. He's only been playing for 2 months, Robert.
And he's only been playing for 2 months, and Robert was fucking clothed the fuck up. He had 3 layers of everything. 2 pants.
The shiesty.
Yeah, a shiesty on top of another shiesty, and a hat. And I'm with a fucking shirt my first time. I'm fucking getting lit up over there, bro.
He's in all black. It's a 90-degree day, mind you, and we're inside a hot, steamy warehouse.
Yeah.
Like one game, you're dripping. Dude's like, oh no, it's not hot. I'm not sweating at all. And I think it's funny too, because like Robert just got into it, and he just went full out, bought the most expensive shit you can get just out the jump. Didn't even test the waters to see if this was gonna be. He bought the $200 dye mask and a fucking $500 M4 setup.
Yeah, he knew he fucked with it, because if you're diving balls deep like that into something, you fuck with it heavy. You know
and after English, after talking to Robert about the dye masks, I low-key kind of want to get one because they are cool looking.
They look dope.
They look dope, and
you didn't get the non-tinted one though.
Yeah, or like. He said that like the yellow tint kind of doesn't, make things hard to see. I guess. I have a tinted lens for the goggles I was using, so I'm gonna throw that on and actually test it just to see if the tint really bothers me that much. Cause for outdoor no problem, but for indoor, like the lights off game where you were completely blind.
That was fun, dude. For the podcast watchers, I have fucking glasses. Number one. Anything in the dark, I'm fucked. I'm Joker's henchman, and everybody else is Batman. Like I was getting fucking clapped. There was nothing I could do.
No, Robert definitely was Batman, all black like that.
He was for sure Batman, bro. Yeah,
dude. That's why I was like, when I asked you too, I was like, do you have contacts? And you were like, nah.
Nope.
R.I.P.
Yeah, RIP to my fucking. Oh, that's another thing for airsoft newbies. If you would wear glasses, don't try to put them on under the mask. It's gonna fog up like a motherfucker, and you're not gonna be able to fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you're sweating. It's hot in there. You know what I'm saying? You're sweating, and it fogs up, and it fogs up in like 5 minutes. So it's super quick. So if you're wearing glasses, don't even do it. Just go in there balls deep. Then fuck it.
Yeah,
Don't put your glasses on.
that's the number one thing they always talk about. Like if you look up any video of like how to get into airsoft is never, never, ever, ever, ever cheap out on eye protection.
Yeah.
Not just to protect your eyes, but for the whole fogging factor. When you constantly have to go in the corner of the spawn to take your goggles off and wipe them off, like that really ruins the
It ruins
experience.
the immersiveness. It's for sure did it because I'm like every like 10 minutes I'm going because these were the rental goggles that they gave me there, and they're like the shitty goggles. Let's be honest. And I'm fucking every 5 minutes after I'm fucking like I feel like I'm doing good. I gotta go to this fucking corner, take the mask off and fucking scrub it off and then put it back on and get back to war.
Yeah, which is why you should save up for when we go next and just buy a fresh pair of goggles.
I'm not using that shit again.
Yeah, because that's ridiculous. Or I will save up and I'll buy a $60 pair, and then you could borrow my $30 pair that I use.
Talking. I don't spend any money. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea. He's
But
cooking.
then I could try different goggle brands, compare and contrast. Which is not the one thing I hate about MK Airsoft is you can't just run safety glasses. The way they have it set up with their waiver is you need full seal, so it has to like seal in, and you have to have a mouth mask. If you play outdoor airsoft at most fields, you just have to have safety glasses. You don't even have to have a mouth mask. As long as you have safety glasses, like you're good, Which is cool because I didn't know this about pit vipers. Pit vipers. Those glasses are actually safety glasses, too. At the same time, yeah, they're I forgot what the actual certification rating is, but they're durable, and they're fucking, you could shoot it with a nail gun and they won't break. So like to wear pit vipers and play airsoft outside sounds like a vibe. Could you imagine me on the field like?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's why so many like construction dudes fuck with pit vipers because they're like cool sunglasses and you can just wear them while you're working because they work the same way as safety glasses.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is.
I'll be honest.
Badass.
I just googled pit vipers because I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Oh.
But yeah, no. I was just googling that shit. The whole time you were talking, I was just like, yeah.
My whole PC just like did like a flash, and now it looks like your screen is possessed by pixel demons.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's cool with me.
Ooh, that's all.
On to the next topic. Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers in Discord. In this video, my name is Chills. You ever watch Chills?
No.
Oh man, he stopped making.
I feel like every time Mike tells me, "Have you ever watched this?" It's like the most white shit ever, and I'm like, "No,
bro,
never watched this, bro."
I'm gonna get you cultured to the spooky realm. He was like
that is probably why I don't watch anything.
He was like a ghost YouTuber, and I don't know if he still makes content, but everybody made fun of his voice, and he like stopped because of it.
Up.
Yeah.
He got cyberbullied. That's fucked.
Well, it's kind of hard that in this video, if you see right here, a red circle can be seen. It's just yeah, that is how he talked in every video.
He did that on purpose, then for sure.
No, he claims he doesn't, because he would bring it up from time to time. And if you're wondering, this is my real voice. Like,
no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. What?
I don't know, man. Because he also takes like those dramatic pauses when he's talking about ghosts and shit.
And there, right there, is a red dot.
Something truly terrifying. Follow me at Dylan is Chillin' on my Instagram.
I feel like I've heard somebody talk like that on YouTube.
Yeah, it became a meme for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Burger King foot lettuce meme. That I don't know if you remember that, but he didn't just cover ghost content. He would cover like disturbing stuff, and it's like the last thing you want in your Burger King lettuce is somebody's foot fungus. Yeah, it was wild. Um, so if you do end up like we'll give you a good airsoft trial period, couple like let's say
Couple
you
ass whoopings.
let's say you end up going like at least once a month for a year. Do you think you would invest into the hobby?
Yeah, yeah. I will say though, it's an expensive hobby.
But the best part is it is an expensive hobby, and
It
like
is for sure an expensive
how I
hobby.
was telling you too, like a lot of airsoft gun releases actually just threw some shit at me.
Throw it back.
I don't know where it went. I was going to. Oh,
Yeah, no,
cat from the great beyond.
it's for sure an expensive hobby.
But
Just the gloves themselves that I had to buy there, was $40, right?
yeah, yeah, and
Forty
some
dollars.
they usually have the mechanic gloves there too, which a lot they're a lot more dexterous.
Yeah, which I
Is
will
the
say
right
I'm
word.
not mad about that $40 because
Oh
like
no,
I
if you
got
get
hit in.
shot,
Yeah, I
yeah,
got hit in the
like
hands a lot and it
I'll
didn't
shoot
hurt.
you in the
I was,
hand. it,
yeah. So
it hurts.
yeah, it fucking hurts like a motherfucker supposedly. So every time I got hit, it didn't hurt. So $40 well spent because I got hit in the hand.
Yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Cue
One,
the
two, three, four,
AOL
five, six.
dial-up noises. Fuck. We were talking about gear and equipment. Okay, yeah, yeah. Because I was telling you, like for the collector aspect of airsoft, and like you obviously like collecting, like your hats are in the background and shit like that. It might pull you in because your favorite brands, your favorite companies, they'll drop a model of a gun and they'll be like slightly different and tweaked, and they only make a limited supply. Aside from like the base like entry level guns, like the higher end guns, they only make X amount of this gun, and once it sells out, it never fucking comes back. Or
It was like
if it
limited edition shit.
yeah, so like when people buy it, they'll put it on eBay. It's like, oh, this Chris Vector when it came out was $300. Now it's like going for $2,000 on eBay.
There was that one vector that was on the wall. Remember? You just get fucking flashbanged by Ash.
It's a ghost. Yes.
And right here we see a
In
ghost.
this video, you can see that Goose Goose is getting flashbang. Yes. She says hello. Is that all?
Yeah, so
What's up, Four Eyes?
Damn.
I'm her manager too, by the way. I'm firing her ass right now.
He said, "I'm her manager. I'll fire her ass right now." All right.
I was wondering if I could have the rest of the garlic bread.
Tell her to
Yes, you
go
can have the rest of the
fucking.
garlic bread.
Tell her to go fucking farm some pets.
She wants the garlic breadsticks.
Wait, from where?
It's just Giant Eagle brand.
Oh, I was
So
about to say if you guys got like a pizza one. Pizza.
yeah. So the guns are super exclusive, and if you want to get like, buy if they don't make it anymore, like for instance, my friend Brandon has a Tokyo Marui, Scar H, really fancy fucking gun, and Tokyo Marui is like the #1 collector airsoft items. Like they make all the types of guns, and they're all limited time, and like they're the most sought after. So if you get your hands on a Tokyo Marui, take care of that shit because it'll be worth more someday. So he bought this Scar where Tokyo Marui, the thing that's crazy about them is just based on the name, they can make a cheaper product, like like more stingy, and just because it's a Tokyo Marui, it's worth more.
Right.
My fucking live thing's about to go out. Hold on.
I'm actually looking at a couple of them right now. I think there was a Tokyo Marui there. It was the gold 1911.
Yeah, they make a lot of the high cap 1911s.
Yeah, it was the gold 1911 that was there.
So he's got a Tokyo Marui Scar, and like brand new when that gun came out, it was probably only like $200, and he's looking to sell it. So I asked him, I was like, "Yo, how much would you want for it? Because if I have extra cash, I'll get it." He goes, $400. I was like, "Bro," I was like, I'll think about it."
Jesus.
Just because I don't have a Scar and it's a Tokyo Marui,
Yeah. Holy shit.
And like that's like one of their higher ends. I think currently they have one that's going for 200, but it's like a cheaper build.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tokyo Marui is like one of the OG airsoft brands. Like, cause like I told you when we got there, it's like this is a Japanese thing,
Yeah, which I was so kind of surprised and kind of not that it's a Japanese thing, because like it seems like something that they would do. So when you said it, it kind of took me by surprise, but it kind of makes sense at this.
Oh yeah, they were
There was
dropping.
actually saw the price tag.
They have one. It says pre-order for June, so it still isn't out yet, despite it being June. It's the Tokyo Marui Scar H. $625. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like the collector aspect of Airsoft is crazy.
Holy, that is a real gun right there at that point.
Yeah, you could buy a real. That's not a real Scar price.
Yeah, no,
granted,
no.
Because Scars are like $4,000 IRL. But you
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
saying,
buy
like,
an AR for that price if you
for
wanted
sure.
to. That's how much
Sure.
my AR was. You know.
Yeah. That is a real gun at that point.
Yeah. So
Christ.
I do recommend spending $300 to $400 on a gun, but I would just get a M4 because it's the most compatible. Because they make parts for the guns, and like if you ever want to upgrade, they have aftermarket parts and stuff like that. Which, if you ever were like got super into it and you don't want to take it apart, I could do it for you because I know.
Yeah, there's so much customization in Airsoft
Yeah.
too. Like
Like,
there
I
was
was-
so much shit that he was showing me for these guns that I was like, this is crazy. Like they're not even real guns, but they have so much you could
Yep.
do to them. You know what I'm saying? You could switch out the battery for
Yep.
how fast it shoots and shit. Fucking the thread on the front of it, fucking it had tracers on it. I was like, holy shit, man, you guys got everything with these.
Yeah,
was
like
pretty dope.
Robert's girlfriend, she had a Polar Star engine in her gun. She had an HPA Polar Star, which is like, it's like the gearbox, right?
Yeah.
And each gearbox system is like the engine, you know, essentially, because that's where the piston is that, you know, compresses the air to shoot, right? Shit, fucking. But like
Yeah.
Polar Star is like the top of the line, like rich money status. If you got Polar Star parts in your gun, dude.
So they got that bread.
Yeah.
The
Or they
M4
don't
was-
got that bread. They just spent a lot of money on Airsoft.
They fucking afterpaid it. No, but that M4 was for sure my favorite gun that we were using there. I said it most
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
time.
M4
I
is the
kept
most common.
I kept trying to steal it from him. Like he was like, I'm going. He'd be like, I'm using it this round. I was like, you sure you don't want to switch it out for the AUG or something?
No, I had to test all of the other guns anyways for future videos, so you were good on the M4.
I feel like I would have really liked the UMP he had, but the battery for that one was shitty.
It was, yeah.
So
I
it kinda
gotta
jammed
get a,
up. Yeah.
I gotta get a weird battery. That's why I'm saying, like, if you do invest into it, buy an M4, because M4s take any type of battery, any size, it'll fit no matter what. Because the
Easy
stock
to
is
throw.
adjustable, and most M4 batteries go in the stock, right? So like, if you have like a stupid long battery, you just stick your stock out a little bit longer, you know.
It was so
You'll be able to
lightweight
fit.
too.
Yeah,
The fucking the
and
optic was like,
that's heavy for like an M4 of that size.
that's crazy because it was super lightweight. Compared to the AUG that you had, I
the
think it was.
AUG is a fucking brick.
Yeah, AUG is
it's
fucking
it's
heavy.
very impressive
Yeah.
performance wise,
Yeah.
but
oh
it
yeah,
is
for sure.
heavy.
For sure.
It is heavy.
I damn near thought I was holding a real gun for a second. Holy shit. Yeah, but the M4 like lightweight, fucking. I love the sight on it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good like simple red dot, good reflex sight, fucking
Yeah.
stock like he said, adjustable. So you know what I'm saying? It was a good gun to start off with.
Yeah,
I
like
fucking loved it.
I think I had you hold Robert's M4 and like you felt how light that one was compared, you know.
Then we
it's
used the AK too.
Yeah, the AK was
AK
very
was
snap.
dope.
That's the one that's in the picture.
AK felt. I like that they feel like if like the real gun, like they feel like they're counterparts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the AK had like a like you know what I'm saying like a steady fire rate.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it was fun to use. I really fucked with it.
The term is snappy. It's very
Snappy.
snappy. Yeah.
Yeah, snappy. That's snappy-ish.
So if you were to get into it, just M4, drop the 300. That's all you would need. If you don't feel like collecting, that's all you would literally need. You wouldn't even need to upgrade it at that price either, especially not for MK Airsoft. Like literally, like if you're like, I want to get an airsoft gun, honestly, best bet would be let's just go in there and buy one off the shelf. You know,
Go to fucking Tractor Supplies. Also,
Tractor
watch
Supply,
the video
that's
down
it.
below.
That down below. Great. Now I gotta find the time card and put the timestamp in. I'll put it in the description. But Tractor Supply. If you
but
you
we'll
don't,
yeah.
you know, if you want to try it out for a cheap price because you're not sure you're gonna like it, Tractor Supply. I don't know if they're still running these deals, but
They are.
you
They
can
are.
always
Joe
check.
told me.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you
Joe
ask
told
him?
me. Joe told me that's like a normal thing, man.
Fuck
They'll
yeah.
always be
Oh
doing
yeah.
that shit. So guys, they have like 50% off guns over there. Go run up, get you another discount on top of it. If not, I'll play it. But it's cheap, man. Go try it.
However, I do suggest not using the battery that comes with that M4. I would buy upgraded battery because the one it comes with is a 8.4 volt, and the one that I had you using was a 9.6, so a faster fire rate.
You know what I did? I was disappointed about first time going.
Huh.
No HK slap. Like, how do we go? First time, no HK slap, man. You know what I'm saying?
You could have done it with the AUG, even though the AUG's not an
The
HK,
AUG
but
was-
yeah, the charging handle locks back and you could slap it like you're in Call of Duty
shit.
and it'll go.
Oh, I would have been spamming. It's like just HK slap.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was.
Yeah, so Robert's girlfriend, she has the Polar Star engine. And I'm looking right now at this Polar Star engine, and it's at $430.
A Polar Star engine does not sound like something that'd be inside of a fucking airsoft gun. That sounds like some alien shit. That sounds like an alien horsepower.
And that's just the engine. To get like the hose with it, it's $442. And that's if you buy a cheap hose, because you could buy like name brand expensive hoses and stuff. Because it's you like essentially for HPA you wear like an air tank on your back that's got a valve, and you run a hose to the pistol grip of the gun, and that's what powers it, because it's just compressed air, which is best for the field, I guess, because that doesn't have limits the way electric does. Because electric, you want an upgraded motor that could spin faster, but then you need a higher battery that could also charge faster, blah, blah. With HPA, it's just as fast as you can pull the trigger, that's how fast it shoots.
Yeah, which people have crazy trigger fingers.
Yeah, well, a lot of the thing is, too, I totally forgot it. When people are spamming crazy, they're not using their pointer finger, they're actually using their middle finger, and instead of doing this, they're also going, like, with their arm. Like, if you see somebody, like, they'll like have their gun rested on their shoulder and they'll just be like that, like you just arm, like you're fingering it.
Yeah. I wouldn't
sends
even be
BBs downrange.
I wouldn't even be mad if I got shot by it, because like, bro, he's determined.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants that kill.
That's definitely what you gotta do too, is you gotta suppress a lot more, get them to change their position, because if you see a dude peek an angle and they're doing the
that's
at that point, just start spamming the trigger, because then they won't, and they'll force them to reposition.
That's another thing, as a newcomer coming into it, that like I didn't find a lot of the things annoying, but that was one of the things that was annoying. Like, if you don't have a good veteran team, you guys are gonna get spawn trapped, like real shit. Like, you're gonna be stuck in the same spot because nobody could get a push onto the objective, or they can't push anywhere because everybody's holding angles. They're holding like really.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's stupid, but you know what I'm saying. They're holding angles that are kind of annoying. Like, there's like this sliver of a wall that they're holding. You know what I'm saying? So like.
Which, if you were in a real combat situation, that you would want to.
That is what you want to do. And you know what I'm saying. I sound like a fucking COD kid right now, but it does get annoying a little bit, because like, bro, like, I'm first time here. I'm trying to at least, you know what I'm saying, get some shots off. I'm not trying to this little sliver of a wall and then fucking get hit.
See, we fucking took when we were playing Domination, right? We took the White House real fucking well, because they had it for a little bit in the first half of the game on the red team, and we were on blue team, and we eventually took over the White House and switched it to blue, and then just me and you held that objective the whole rest of the game. You know,
that was a good round for us. That was one of the games that we won. I remember.
Yeah.
That was one of the games we won.
I kept asking all of our teammates, I'm like, yo, and this is where it was our team's fault, because I kept asking them, like, yo, do we have the middle objective? I don't know. Like, well, I need to know if I should move to the middle objective and try to cap it, or if we have it, then I'm good to stay here and guard White House while you guys.
I told Mike too, man. I was like, listen, like, I don't mind losing games, but I'm a competitive guy. So after like 4 losses, I want to fucking win. I don't care how many times I get fucking hit. I don't care if I go 0-50. If we win the game, we win the game. That's all I care about. So I was just fucking holding objective that whole game.
That's the thing where kids have to pull their COD brain rot out of their heads, is like, some airsoft games, if you want to win, you have to go the whole game without getting a kill.
Yeah.
You know? It's just which, if you're holding a good angle, that won't be the case, but
Which
sometimes.
in White House, we were holding some crazy angles in White House. 'Cause
Giovanni had a really crazy angle.
he had the
Oh,
right
man.
room, and then I had this guy was on my fucking left, and I was right next to him for a second. So we were staring down El Chapo's tunnel, and Mike was behind me. And then after I got killed from that spot, then it all went to shit because then I just kept fucking getting, what I'm saying,
Yeah, I
fucked
was
up.
stuck there by myself panicking because of that. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm the only one on the objective. If they come and take it, if there's more than 3 guys, they're gonna take this objective. I'm like
Yeah.
watching this window, then switching to the other window,
Yeah.
then switching
Yeah,
to
he
the
was-
third
he
window,
was
then
like-
switching back to the other window.
He was
I'm
on
like,
his
I'm
shit.
literally watching every angle. Nobody came. Nobody came there the rest of the game. I just kind of just was.
Yeah, I don't know
thinking
what they like you said. There was some crowd brain rot in some of these guys. They were not trying to play it.
Yeah.
Like this. It was really annoying.
Yeah, Giovanni had a really good angle of standing out in the open.
Oh, that was that the one? No, that wasn't White House.
That
game,
was
but
when
that
you were
was-
that was when you were by
Yeah.
the pillar. I was like,
So-
Giovanni, you're wide open. Where
I
he
wa-
is standing, there's a pillar. There's like an upstairs 2-story building that literally had a whole sight line.
And like I said, I'm blind, so and I don't know this map. So
True,
fucking
I didn't even think about that. You probably didn't
he-
even see the windows.
I didn't even see it. No. So he was like, Giovanni, you're wide in the open, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like the objective is in front of us. There's a fucking bus in front of us, and I'm good. And there's a pillar here, and
There's
he's just
a
like,
hole
He
upstairs.
said, looks to your left, and then I fucking look, and there's like this red room, eerie ass room on my fucking left, ready to kill me. So yeah, like the map awareness. Like I said, I didn't have it all there, but if I keep going every month, it's gonna build up. Figure it out sooner or later.
Yeah. To wrap with this topic, we were talking about you only really need one gun to play. So you need one gun, $300 to $400, 5 mags minimum, and you could get them at like $10 a mag when you buy them in bulk. So that's like $50 for 5 mags, because you gotta learn it. The mags that you don't have to spin the little wheel on, the little wheel you gotta
Yeah.
finger. Those mags
Yeah,
they feed so much better. You won't have issues where the ref is like, "Hey, you're not shooting anything."
Yeah. What was the term he said? You're dry firing or
Dry
something like
firing,
that?
yeah.
Dry firing, yeah. Yeah, I was dry firing for like a good fucking minute.
So mags, and then you need a pouch to carry your mags. So that's like another
So you need that
$80.
vest. Yep,
Yeah.
you need that
Well,
vest.
you also don't need a vest. You could just get a belt with.
You
mag
need a
pouches.
vest. If
The
you
vest-
don't want to get hurt, you need
The
a vest.
yeah, it protects your chest. And most people,
Get a vest.
most players, when they see you have a vest, they'll try to aim for the vest. Like especially,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
on a
That's true.
reflex, you peek a corner, it's whatever. But if they sneak up behind you and they see you and they know that you don't see them, they'll aim for the vest. You know.
They really do, because like I hit in the vest arm area so many times. Like that's all my scars, just the fucking
Yeah.
arm area.
Yeah.
So they'll aim for that area. They'll be fucking nice about it.
Yeah, the community too is what blew me away with it, because like in the
Oh
car,
yeah, super welcoming.
dude, in the car
Super
scene,
welcoming.
in the car scene, you got jackasses that like think they're better than everybody else, and like, oh, he drives a Mustang, like fuck that stupid ass, like blah blah, but back and forth, or like you like stance cars, you're gay as hell, like
Stance cars.
it does, but that I'm saying like that happens in the
Yeah,
car
no,
scene.
I
If you have an opinion in the car scene, somebody's gonna tell you you're wrong.
yeah. There's always a rebuttal.
It's
there's
so
always a
fucking
rebuttal.
annoying.
And I think that's why I stopped fucking with cars, because I was really heavy into cars when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like me and my friends, we fucking love Fast and Furious, and then I went to school for automotive technician. Like I went to school to be a mechanic and shit.
Yeah.
And like people in the car scene are really fucking annoying, man. Like it's like if it's not their way,
Especially
You know,
more nowadays, but social
Yeah.
media.
and takeovers.
Yeah.
Also, the link will be down below. But
For that one, you can subscribe to the channel. There's a takeover video on the channel. You could go watch that one.
yeah, but fucking the car community is fucking shitty, and like going into that with 55 people dressed up to go to war and shit, you think these are gonna be like the most fucking jackass motherfuckers ever?
Dude, there was a kid with a fucking pirate airsoft gun where you literally have to put one BB in, pull the rod out, put the rod in, and then shoot, and then you put one BB in, pull the rod out, and everybody thought he was the coolest motherfucker. Like, it does not matter what you're using. You can use a spring pistol from Walmart at the
Yeah.
airsoft field, and people
They're cool
will
with
be
it.
like, hell yeah,
They're like,
get those
yeah,
fucking kills, dude.
Right. There's a guy dressed up as a Scream. Fucking
Yeah.
the ghost from
Yeah, there
Scream,
was.
yeah.
Oh, dude, his mask was so fucking cool. He had the
Yeah.
ghost face mask, except the edges of the mouth and the eyes fucking lit up.
Yeah,
And he was
that
on
was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
he was on the red team, so like if you were playing lights off on the one mode, he'd just be in the corner. And all you see is ghost face, his
That was
face
pretty dope.
glowing. I was like, dude, that
Thank
is
God
so
I didn't
badass.
see that because I didn't know he was wearing a ghost, mask. So if I would have seen that, I would have
Dude.
fucking got scared as shit.
Every time I saw him, I just kept going, "What's your favorite scary movie?" He didn't say anything. I was a little disappointed. It's like, how could you be wearing a whole Scream costume and not know?
What if he did like? What if he's?
What if he's
watched-
never seen
Yeah.
seen the movie?
Because he was younger. He was like a
Dude.
17-year-old or something like that. So
He
I
probably got
really-
it from the Warzone skin.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably
he
what it was.
He's like, oh yeah, this is that one Warzone skin, man.
It's that one Warzone skin.
Yeah, but those guys were super welcoming, man.
It's
Like,
the guy
everybody
from
was chill.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
everybody was-
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what your gun is, whether you got a low end gun or you spent like 10 grand on your airsoft gun. Like, people will still be chill, and it's very fucking chill. Like, if you're by yourself, like let's say you're watching this and you want to get into it and you don't have anybody who's down to get into it with you, go there by yourself. Say, hey, I've
Make
never
friends.
played before. This is my first game, and everybody there will be your friend and teach you how to play. Like, I've just met so many people that, like, if I go, I know I'm not going to be alone. Even if I don't see any of the people I've previously made friends with, you start talking, there's a little bit of, like, queue time, we'll say, before the match starts where everybody's
Oh yeah,
standing
like a
around.
good 15 minutes. Yeah,
waiting
and everybody's
for-
standing around.
Yeah, waiting for the briefing. You just chat with people there. You're at the spawn, you chat with people there. You're getting spawn trapped. Everybody's like, oh, we're spawn trapped, blah, blah, blah.
Everybody's making mistakes too. Like they're not taking it hardcore. So like, I got shot by my teammate multiple times.
Yeah, that happens.
So like everybody's gonna make mistakes. So if you make a mistake, don't fucking worry about it, bro.
Unless you're
I
that one kid I talked about in my airsoft collection video.
Oh yeah, that guy. Also, the link will be down below.
Like that below.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna be super fucking chill about that shit, bro. Like I shot my own teammate multiple times. Fucking, they shot me. They just dapped me up after. They're like, "Oh, you're good, bro." And I was like, "All right." So
Yeah, in the future too, if you ever do accidentally shoot your teammate, Giovanni, just be like, "I'll take it." Like, you take the death,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
way they can keep
Yeah,
their
yeah.
position. I did tell
wonder
you
why
that
he did that the
halfway
first
through.
time. Yeah, he did like because when he shot me, he said, "I'll take it." And I was like, "You're good."
Yeah, no,
So I was like, "I'm 0-6 right now."
Because if a ref saw that, they treat it as somebody got shot, so somebody would be dead. So that's part of the rule set, So you either do like Call of Duty Hardcore Ricochet, where if you shoot them, you go back,
Yeah.
or they'll take the death too if they're for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Usually, I always let them say, "I'm like, no, I'll take the death," because they're the better player. Because as much as I've been playing for the past 3 years, I'm not the best player,
He's pretty good. No, I want to say he's pretty good.
I need to use the M4 more so I could zip around the corners.
I call dibs.
There we go.
It's a good environment and it's nice people. So if anybody is scared to try it, don't be.
Yeah,
Just go give it a try.
you heard it first from a brand new noob, and
Yep.
also because we talked about Robert, he just got into it 2 months ago, and this kid's already kitted out and playing like a pro.
Arkham Knight over there.
Oh my God, are you Batman? I'm Robert.
I'm Robert.
Fucking
I'm
Arkham
here.
Knight. Dude, everybody, poor Robert. Everybody is bullying him. My friend James posted a video on his Snapchat of that day. Robert came up behind him, and in the clip, he just turns and shoots Robert in the face. I was like, why does everybody pick on Robert? Like they're on the same team.
Type F for Robert in the chat.
F for Robert in the comments.
Yeah. Robert's a good soldier, man. He's a good guy.
Okay, so M4 vest, good eye protection. That's all you need, and
And don't go cheap on the eye protection, like
yeah,
you said.
no, like if
That
you
is
could.
very important.
If you could afford the $200 dye mask, I recommend it. I don't even have one, and I recommend it just from what everybody else says around. They don't fog, and they're just super. And the lenses, if your lenses ever get scuffed up, for one, you could take them off, and you could buff out the scuffs and shit, or you could just run replacement lenses, and I think the lenses aren't as expensive, you know. Okay, so the second thing, I don't know.
Second topic, holy shit.
I don't know if like you've
Take
seen
some
anything on this, and I don't know how long we could even talk about it. Did you see the Twitch update?
No, you were talking. He mentioned it at work. I told me fill me in.
I
and he
didn't
was
want to
like,
spoil it.
he was like, I don't want to spoil it. And I was like, fucking, now you got me teased over here. You edged me all the way to fucking the podcast.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't even know what it's about.
I don't know how I feel about this because it's not like from a business perspective. It's like yeah, but from a Twitch perspective, they're a little late, and it's just like this isn't what people come here for. So why?
Okay.
They have updated it to have a short form scrolling section. If that
Not
makes
what it's
sense to you.
Yeah, it's like a little TikTok.
It's like
A little
TikTok.
section.
It's you. However, you can only post the clips from your Twitch streams. So like,
Wouldn't it just be a whole bunch of VODs then?
it would be like a clip from a VOD, or if somebody clips something, you could post it. They also added stories to it, like Instagram
Why?
stories.
Well, actually, the stories I don't mind. The stories are kind of a good idea, cause like you can click the story and then the streamer himself would be like, "Oh, I'm about to be live and at 5 on the dot," you know, like a little reminder.
No,
But-
you can't. Your stories only come for like, here's my story right here. There's no way this is gonna be able to see this, but it's again from your Twitch stream. So
Oh,
as
then
far
yeah,
as
no,
as
that's
far as I can tell, there is no way to do it. Let me see if I can try to post a story.
Yeah, if you can't make your own story, then yeah, I don't see the point of that. That's stupid. But the TikTok section in general, or whatever the replica they're trying to make, it's just a bad idea.
Yeah, so you're not gonna be able to see this on screen, but
I
It's
actually
like-
can't see it.
you know, for the darker ones, this is the live section, so you can find somebody's live this way through scrolling, right? But then you go to the clips, and then this is where it's like TikTok. And the thing is, it takes forever for each individual clip to load. Like, these are going... See, now it's going to load. It's not seamless like how TikTok
Yeah.
and Instagram and YouTube are. What the fuck? This bitch is sitting in a... You can't even see. She's, like, sitting
no.
like... She's sitting like this, and her dog is in her lap. I don't know. What the fuck is that? But
Terrible
it's...
idea.
So, that's, you know, from a business standpoint, I get it. But I'm also equally salty. Again, I could be wrong. I've tried.
From a business standpoint, I think it's actually such a waste of money. Like, everybody that tries to compete with TikTok or anything, like, we already know where it goes.
Yeah, if you
Snapchat-
wanted to
Snapchat
do that, you
stories,
just
you know
go
what
to
I'm saying?
TikTok.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Like, don't
And you
try
get
to
more than just Twitch streamers being
Exactly.
degenerates.
You have such a small sample size of what TikTok has. It's just Twitch streamers only
Yeah.
on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna go there over TikTok. TikTok has such a vast and variety of shit you could watch and stuff. Why would you go to Twitch clips?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch that. So that's just a waste of programmers that you just like a whole bunch of coding guys just wasted their time to make this because nobody's gonna use it. The streamers themselves might not even use it.
I
would-
The people are posting on it, so it's working. I don't know how many people view it.
I just think they're giving it a try because it's a new thing. That's
what
it.
I don't like I would complain less is if I could just go to my Twitch page and take one of my TikToks and upload that to my Twitch page. Like
Yeah.
you can with every other social media, but not Twitch won't let you do that. Like, cuz I have so many clips I could be posting to Twitch right now for the scroll feed that it's not going to let me just post out the blue.
Yeah, like
you know?
okay, I get it if you could do it like that then, but it like you said they're holding it back, so I don't see the point. It's the money.
They might
If they
change it later.
if they change it to something like that, it could be a bigger thing. I still think it's a waste of money regardless, but it would, you know what, I will say this though, it'd probably be a fix to the problem of small streamers not being able to
it would help you grow, which is why I'm like, cool.
not being
But in order to get a clip, people have to be clipping your stream to then post the clip to the feed.
you can't clip a stream yourself.
You can clip in your software, but that puts it to your hard drive on your computer, which is why I'm like, where's the option to upload straight from my computer? Because I have
Bad
clips.
idea.
I could just clip while I'm streaming, and then when I'm done streaming, I could post the clips I gathered from my Streamlabs. But it won't. There's no way of doing
there you
that.
go. Now you could just see like it only helps the biggest streamers.
It also doesn't have a view
Don't
count
clip it.
because you were like why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just go to TikTok? It probably doesn't get a lot of engagement. And I'm looking, and there's no view count, so we can't even tell how well this is doing for their platform.
It's just a bad idea. It's a terrible idea. Terrible fucking execution.
Yeah, because
Terrible in general.
on this feed that I'm scrolling through, it's just like all people that are big streamers that have theirs.
Yeah, because that's the
clips
only
up.
people that are gonna get clipped.
Clips that they're gonna get clipped that can post to it. Yeah.
So it's just helping big streamers more. I wouldn't even say it's helping big streamers more. Nobody's watching that shit, bro.
Yeah, there's no view counter. What I do like though is there is a dislike button, which is nice.
Is there a like button?
There's a like button, but there's also
So there's
a
a
dislike.
like, and it doesn't tell you how many likes they got.
No, it does not. You click on it and you just like it, and it doesn't tell you how many.
Made by idiots. They were literally next to the microwave or some shit.
Well, have you ever seen the CEO of Twitch? Oh, this guy's riding a 4-wheeler in this clip. That's kind of cool.
Isn't he an older guy?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta look up his name because I don't remember the name off the top of my head. And I'm good. This is the perfect segue to the next part about this new update. That's fucking hilarious. He's like some Dan Clancy. Yeah. Oh god, what a fucking goober. I like his shirts. He's got some loud, goofy shirts that I would wear to Airsoft. So you know how shaking your booty is the meta on Twitch, right?
Yes.
Like not even just like flat out, just like, you know, Ashley was actually looking at some streamers earlier because we were thinking about me and her doing like a couple's Sons of the Forest, what's the word I'm looking for, playthrough, you know, just, you know, for something to do so we could spend time together and also post about it, right? So she was looking at like what the other girls on Twitch were doing because she has a Twitch and she wants to stream more but hasn't like really done anything. So we're scrolling through and it's just like all like
what's it called, meta? The pool meta,
or just like there was a chick just straight up in her underwear playing what's the game?
Did you see
Dead by Daylight?
Did you see Moist Critical's video about the one girl?
Yeah, the
straight asshole out,
morgue pie or whatever. Or
yeah, bro,
yeah.
Straight asshole. Like,
yeah.
and it took fucking Twitch an hour or the next day or some shit to tell her like, oh, you gotta kind of cover up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? Put some clothes on. There's some kids on this app, bro. What the fuck?
So
Christ.
That's where I'm going. So the CEO was trying to showcase in an interview, like show off the new scroll feature, the new short form feature,
Yeah.
and the stories.
Did it appear on there?
What?
Did it appear on there like one?
No, they were there.
Oh,
they were,
okay.
Hold on, my camera's about to do the thing. And this is about to open your eyes and explain a lot. His entire feed was girls half naked, and every one of the stories were Twitch thoughts.
That's the meta, man. Like that's.
Well, that's not. It's not even about. These are people that he's following.
Oh,
yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's
so
why
the
he
reason,
likes that shit.
the reason Twitch isn't doing anything about these people doing this streaming platform that's supposed to be about fucking gaming or slight, you know, reaction content or just like hanging out, you know, like what is his name, Kai Centura or whatever. Did you hear me?
Said Kai Cenat or Kai Centura?
Whatever his name is, the dude with the dreads that always streams.
Kai Cenat.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Like his streams they're fun. You know that's what Twitch is supposed to be.
Yeah.
There was a girl as me and Ashley were scrolling. There was a girl doing ASMR, like ASMR, whatever it's niche, but she was literally just like making like fucking sex noises in the mic and like squish noises with her mouth, and that
On
was
a mic?
On a mic. That was her ASMR stream. It's just like, dude, the only people that are watching those are dudes jerking off. Like,
Yeah, they're stroking their shit to that for sure. They're
and
all over the fucking screen.
the reason that is so prevalent, nobody's doing anything about it, is because the dude who is in charge is one of the viewers that are probably jerking off to these girls streaming, dude.
That's embarrassing. That's
Like,
embarrassing.
That's a bold statement to make, and like that's.
Oh no,
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to slander him. I'm just saying like it's kind of like if that's who you're following on your platform and that's what makes the big bucks and why you won't do anything about it,
like
you're
when that
probably
one senator-
the dude in the corner.
Yeah, it's like
I am
like
edging to so many Twitch girls.
I almost see her crack.
Oh
Almost there.
god.
But it's like that one TikTok senator that he was like, "Why do I always see teenagers twerking on my feed?" Well, that's because you're liking that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
So he's him.
Or my favorite was when they had the Twitch the TikTok CEO in Congress trying to ban TikTok, and the dude was like, "See, baby, that's why big titty girls always showing up on my TikTok. It's because of the Chinese. It has nothing to do with me."
I wasn't liking that shit. I swear, man.
It's the Chinese. It's not my fault. that shit
communists.
killed me. That
It's
shit
not
killed me.
They're out there liking the fuck out of all that shit, and we're taking the fall for it.
Yeah, so, you know, and it's just like dudes genuinely are creepy. Like, when Ashley was doing a live stream, because she doesn't use face cam, right? And she was streaming, and some dude was just in the chat like, "Oh, you have a really nice voice. Like, I'd really like your voice. It's a hot voice, you know." And
I would have been like, if I'm her, I would have been up to my mic, and I'd be like, "I'm blocking you," and never.
See, that's where our brains are different. Because if I was her, I would have been like, "I'll give you more if you donate $100."
Donate 1,000 for some pee pics.
Yeah, for
Right
real.
now.
I'll stick my foot in the air.
Yeah, it's
But because
where did this conversation go? Now I'm lost.
we were talking about just like the Twitch meta and the CEO.
God,
then-
we fucking beard all that.
So I told her too, because she was new to it at the time. So I was like, "Listen, whenever you're live streaming and somebody says something that makes you uncomfortable, you don't even have to acknowledge it. Just keep
That's true.
ignore it. And unless it's something extremely outrageous, then you can have me jump in because I'm a moderator. I could just jump in and ban them. If it's like, I'm gonna come to your house and blow your brains out, you know, like if it's something like that, obviously. But if they're just like, you have a really nice voice and it's making you uncomfortable, just don't even respond.
People are
Yeah.
so bold online too.
Yeah, look at the CEO of Twitch.
Well, he's not bold. He's just
He
stroking
pulled
his shit at
he
night.
pulled up the new features in confidence.
Yeah.
And
That's
everybody saw who he was following and were like,
That's embarrassing, man.
that explains a lot. That shit's wild.
I wouldn't be able to do it ever again. Like go up to a group of people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the other thing. It's just like the people that do that on Twitch. Is like you do realize that like cam sites are a thing, right?
Yeah, that's why I get mad because like you're going for the younger audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause, you're doing it on purpose. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a person to
Yeah,
judge.
no,
I'm saying
do what you want in your time.
Yeah,
but
do what you
there's
want,
places
and-
to do it.
exactly. I get your money, I get it, but bro, if you're gonna get your money, there's a site for that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like
Twitch has always been a gaming platform, a place to talk and shit. It's meant for. That's why they
Yeah.
don't have a rating. You can go on Twitch at any age, bro.
well, technically it's supposed to be 13, but even still, that's young. You know?
No matter what, nobody was following that shit. If I was on that shit when I was like fucking 10, bro.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been a 13-year-old boy before, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
if the Twitch was around when I was 13,
I might have never found Pornhub if I was.
I wouldn't need
if
to.
I had this Twitch, right?
Right.
If I had current Twitch when I was younger, I probably would have never found Pornhub.
And like that's like goofy, gross to say, but it's true. Like
It's
teenage
true though.
children, like they do stupid shit. Like we've all
Oh
been
yeah,
kids.
no, I was going crazy on my shit when I was.
Oh god, the amount of times my mom had to yell at me for stealing the laptop because I didn't know how to delete history.
Oh yeah, no, you're stupid. No, I was crazy.
I didn't know
I
that was
just,
a thing. I was just like,
bro, yeah, no, I did do it though. The reason why I did know about it is 'cause when I was younger, I was watching hella, right?
yeah.
And I had my brothers around at the time that lived with me, and they were watching porn, and they didn't know that the fucking person that was watching that porn, like, they were like, why the fuck is it? They thought they deleted the history. They were like, whose porn is this?
They're like Giovanni, your little ass comes running out. Like what?
And they were like, I didn't watch lesbians make out last night. Who was watching this? And then they called my name, and I'm like, I didn't watch that. I swear to God. And they were like, listen, we all do it. Did you do that? And then I was like, yeah. I did that.
And
I was like, who the fuck else?
And that's why it's a huge topic, and like we're not even the first people. If this is your first time hearing about it, first off, holy crap, you live under a rock.
Right.
Welcome to the world. But everybody has been talking about this. Charlie, Mudahar, all of them. That there are 13-year-olds that sign on to Twitch, and there's the 18 plus. You're not supposed to click on it unless you're above 18. But there's no barrier to that.
Nothing's gonna stop you, right?
They click on the 18 plus, and while it's still not straight up, corn.
It's damn near though.
Their OnlyFans is linked on their Twitch page, and again, you don't need to put in an ID to sign up for an OnlyFans. So now you just are essentially loosely grooming children.
Yeah.
In a way.
It's just that's why I think it's messed up, because it's like you're intentionally, you know what you're doing. You're intentionally.
Yeah, no, it's not their intention to get the kids to be like, subscribing, but like their intention is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some adult dudes donating to me because I'm shaking it.
But I feel like if you do it on Twitch, you may not think you have that intention or anything, but you're doing it.
Or Twitch should have an ID age verification for 18 plus streams.
I just don't think it should be on there in general. It's just because, like, if
I'm
you
saying,
do get an ID verification,
obviously the CEO wants it there, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, nothing we say is gonna change it.
So, as a businessman, the bare minimum you could do it. I guarantee this would literally take like a maximum a week of programming. Okay, if you're gonna be topless on Twitch, 18 plus. If you're gonna join an 18 plus stream, your profile needs an ID age verification photo, process, and then anything that is topless that isn't an 18 plus stream, you get a ban. That simple.
Great idea.
It is that easy.
And that would steer away a lot of them. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet you would steer away a lot of them. They just be like, you know what?
Because there's nothing wrong with like pushing your OnlyFans through your Twitch. It's just like, if you're gonna be doing it and you know that there's kids on the site, just dress normally and just play
just a little bit more moderately.
Yeah. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to completely cover up, because everybody gets their choice in their lifestyle.
When your ass crack is out,
when you can see the creases of the eye of your anus.
Yeah, that's when I have a problem. When your ass crack is damn near out and there's only like a little line thong covering it, then like.
Yeah, because her moderator actually messaged her and said, hey, that's too much. And she went off camera and switched bottoms, and it was still kind of revealing.
Yeah, it was still out. It was her dumbass switched it out, and it was still there. It was all fucking anus.
It's a hot take, but straight up, like, just straight up, just be a cam girl at that point. Like, what's the
It's not even a hot take. It's not even a hot take. That's a mild take, if anything.
Well, some people will try to cancel you for a take like that, which is wild to me. But
I have 3 followers. Like, you can go for it. Yeah. Go for
Listen, if the people who enjoy my content are gonna stay for the personality, not because I said that you should cover up a little bit more on Twitch because there's children there.
Yeah, I think me and Mike. I'm not saying we're the smartest, but I think we're smart individuals in general. So I think the takes we have come from a good perspective.
My new favorite phrase that I came up with a while back is, the orb of confusion from SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I always say, did somebody fucking hook up the orb of confusion to the 5G towers? What the fuck is going on?
Because everybody's fucking confused right now, bro. Yeah,
All right.
but
Those were my topics. Twitch's new scrolling thing is dumb, in my opinion.
yeah.
If I
Great.
could upload a clip from, just straight up from my hard drive instead of it being from the Twitch software, that would be better. I probably would complain less. It'd be better for small creators, too. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I did actually.
What?
This isn't like a topic outside in the world. This is weird. This is like a
All right. Lay it
this is
on
a
me.
me and Mike thing. All right, so
We're giving you extra special long, more than
Yeah.
hour episodes since we missed out on a couple weeks.
yeah, it'll be a little. So, ever since I met Mike, he says he always told me like he has vivid dreams and shit.
Oh boy.
And I especially I told him I don't dream anymore. Like I don't remember the last time I even dreamt something. It's probably been like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 3 weeks, the more I've hung out with him, I've been dreaming a lot more, and it's been like weird dreams. So this guy, I dimmed it down to 2 possibilities.
I'm
Mike
about to
is-
blow your mind, but go on.
I dimmed it down to 2 possibilities. Mike, it has an aura around him, you know what I'm saying, that makes me dream. The other one is Mike might be the devil. But
Look at how red my face is right now.
I'm going with the latter, and I'm gonna go with he has good aura, and it just made me start dreaming more often.
Well, I can't be the devil because I'm a Christian and I could touch a crucifix without burning. So
Yeah.
it's the
But
latter.
I've been having like weird dreams. It's like fucking random shit though. Like I can't even explain what my last dream because it was like multiple dreams. Oh, I remember what it was. It was like I fucking woke up right in my dream. I woke up in my dream, and then I went through like a normal day. Like I woke up, got dressed. You know what I'm saying? And then I fucking like I was like, what am I doing? And then I fucking wake up. And then it was my actual wake up, and I was like, "What the fuck is that, bro?"
Yeah, the dream within a dream.
Yeah, I was like, "What the?" It was like I knew too. Like at the end that I was like dreaming. It was like I'm doing my normal shit, and then like it clicked in my head. I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And then like I wake up. I'm like, that was some interstellar shit right there. I've never experienced that. It was pretty cool.
Did this happen during your vacation you took?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, realistically, scientifically, because as much as I love God and Jesus, I also very believe in science. Realistically, it's probably just because you were like less stressed from not being at work. Your brain was able to relax and process dreams better. You know?
Maybe.
But I'm about to blow your fucking mind, and I think I've told you this before. But you know Shen, right?
Yeah, dude.
There was a period where we had no employees. Kind of like what's crazy is we have employees now, they just don't show up. So we had a period where there was genuinely no employees, so it was just me and Shen every second shift, 2 to 10, right? 5 days a week, just me and Shen. So we were hanging out, talking constantly, going back and forth, like working the store. And I came into work one day after a dream, and I'm gonna tell the dream first, and I'm gonna tell you how this fucking happened. In my dream, me and Shen are on a road trip. Okay? We're in a red RX-7. Okay?
That's a great car.
And Shen was driving, okay? Since we were sharing, the drive time, I was like, Shen, you gotta let me drive. Like, I really want to drive this car. Like, this is one of my dream cars. Like, you gotta let me drive.
Right.
And he's like, no, it's not your turn yet. Like, we're driving. And we started fighting about it. We were arguing about it in the dream. And because we were arguing, we weren't paying attention to a bend that was coming up. And Shen drove off the cliff and rolled the car. And I woke up before we died, right? I come into work, okay? And I say, dude, Shen's sitting in the little side chair.
I know what you're talking about.
Jeff was in the office chair, and Chris Lang was there too. And I literally walked in. I was like, guys, in my dream last night, Shen killed me. And Shen, before I could say anything else, Shen goes, "Did I drive us off a cliff?" And I was like,
That's crazy.
No.
That's fucking crazy. Did he have the same dream?
He told me the dream. He said, here's the craziest part too. Okay, so he said, yeah, I had dream we were on a road trip and we were arguing about who gets to drive, and while we were arguing, I drove off a cliff. The only difference in the dream was it was one of his dream cars, and it was blue instead of red, because, like, I would like to have a red RX-7. He wants a blue 69 Charger.
That's crazy.
Same exact dream, same. I was riding passenger, so he was driving. So it's like we were in the dream together, and he was arguing me because he wanted to drive a little bit more, wouldn't let me drive, and drove us off a cliff. Yes.
That's a 1 in a million story right there, man. That's fucking crazy.
And again, like, I'm a Christian dude, but I also spent a whole period of my time trying to astral project and meditate and do chakras and all that stuff, which I still believe in. I, like, work it away into my own personal beliefs. That's, like, you've opened Pandora's box. Like, if we were to do a podcast just on this, it would be 5 hours long.
Which is funny because I don't believe in any of that shit. I'm very contradictory because I don't believe in anything. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't believe in astrology. I don't believe in anything that doesn't have any proof behind it.
Yeah.
But this is gonna sound like the most backhanded shit. I do believe in God. I don't know why. I do believe in God, but I don't believe in anything else. If you don't show me proof for anything else, I don't believe in it. And I'm a Gemini, so I feel like that's why.
If we're going to get into the deepest depths of it, the smallest, as far as I know, the smallest observable particles that we have seen are called gluons. I don't even know how I'm saying that right, but they're like, the reason they're called gluons, or at least how my brain puts together, is because they glue together atoms. It's like, oh, my Discord just crashed. What the fuck?
It's back. It's resurrected.
The quantum particles. No, cancel. Fuck. Great, now I'm gonna have to fucking cut this part out. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the gluons, they, like, you know, that's the smallest we've seen, and atoms are never touching, right?
Yeah.
But they always work mathematically with reality, right? You there?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so they work. Everything is mathematically put together, okay? And it coincides with life. You know, there's a formula that explains everything that exists, you know? So there is some force we don't see that makes all of that happen. And that's my way of scientifically proving God's existence. You don't have to think of God as, like, a person making decisions. It is the force that mathematically binds everything around us.
I don't like textbook. I don't want to get too deep into this, but I don't like the textbook version of God either. It never makes sense.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I feel like it's like a simple-minded way of.
We're turning into a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Terrence Howard.
Terrence,
1 times 2 is 1.
What is so funny about Terrence Howard is he so deeply believes in sacred geometry, but he's missing the point that the whole reason sacred geometry exists is because of our math that we have, not because of his math.
Yeah,
so,
that boy was also
which
true,
is it, dude?
He was tripping because there's everything he said just made no sense. And then, like, there was another Joe Rogan podcast where this guy with a New York Knicks jersey, which pisses me off because I'm a New York Knicks fan, was on there, and he was like, "It makes total sense. It just
I'm dumb. I can't explain it, but it makes total sense." Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, no, bro, shut the fuck up.
They just basically were going back and forth talking about how dumb they were and how they can't explain it because
and
they're
Joe
dumb.
Rogan wasn't all. He was like Terrence Howard is a historian. He's a mathematician. He's him.
Dude,
that's why
Terrence Howard. If I ever get an invite to the Joe Rogan show, I will blow his mind. We could literally spend his entire podcast just talking about this, and I will blow his mind because I can find, in my personal headcanon of the universe, I could find a way to link everything together, right? And, like, you know how people talk about the butterfly effect with time travel, you know?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I remember me and David, we were talking one night when he was on leave. Late night up, we're chilling on the couch, you know, it's just me and him are the only ones left alive after the party, you know.
Yeah.
We're sitting there chilling, and I literally broke down to him about how me stepping on an ant can lead to World War III.
Oh, yeah.
I just went step by step, like, of just how that, like, domino affected into it. But that's just...
Yeah.
I wasn't, though.
To create a scenario where I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. Butterfly effect is a real thing.
The only reason I've smoked in recent time was because it's been legalized. Disclaimer: it's been legalized in Ohio. I've only smoked 3 times since it's been legalized, and it was legalized last year. So I'm not like a stoner druggy kid, you know. Before that, during this time period, I hadn't smoked since I was 18. We were having this talk when I was 21. So I went from 18 to now, and I'm 27 with no marijuana in my system. I really don't like it all like that, you know?
Unlike me, I'm high as fuck right now.
It's just from me just sitting there and rationally thinking and piecing together how that could lead to everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Which,
so...
like I said, totally possible. Butterfly effect is a real thing. There's a whole bunch of them out there.
So, the human body emits an electromagnetic field. This is proven science, and it's an actual, you know... And it kind of resembles the field of gravity. Fuck you, flat earthers. You know, because they talk about how gravity is fake. And it's like, you know, if anything, my electromagnetic field intertwining with yours has given you better dreams.
Right.
In short. But yeah, if you ever want me to talk about just like my world theories and philosophies with spiritualism and science, I literally will. You know? It's just a fun thing to talk about.
Mike is a huge guy when it comes to stuff like that. Like he will talk your ear off.
Which is crazy because I don't agree 100% with everything in the Bible, you know, because it's a product of the time. And the way I break it down, the reason things in the Bible are written the way they are is because you're talking to the average intelligence of a human being at that time.
It was low.
Which was low, so you have to phrase it in a way that they can understand to better their lives, you know?
It was in very simplistic terms.
Very, very different time period.
It was like she's getting stoned. She did something wrong. So
Unga bunga.
She
Don't
right.
do wrong.
Right, don't do wrong or stone. If no stone, you know wrong. So
fuck, how does it go?
How it went.
How does it go? The meme with the gorillas. Ride wife. Life good.
Oh.
Wife fight back. Kill wife.
Yeah.
Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret. That's essentially what it's boiled down to.
Yeah.
Like
It
if
was
Jesus,
a simplistic way, right?
if Jesus existed in today's time, he would be using math and science and technology to prove what he's saying and showing. He's like, "Oh, I created these fish. I'm gonna show you how I altered reality to do that." You know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck it, bro. He would have us so lost doing shit like that. But yeah, it's like you said, it was a simpler time.
Yeah, so to not be burned at the stake for witchcraft, he had to dumb it down to the way he did it. Yeah. Essentially, which is wild. You would think that like all of I mean, I guess because it's like specifically satanic if you're doing witchcraft, but like with all of the magic that people like Moses performed in the Bible, you wouldn't see somebody being a wizard and be like, "Oh, they're good." No, they were like burn them.
Yeah, it was always like the women. They were like,
not even just the women. The dudes would be considered warlocks, I guess.
Oh, would they do this for men?
Magic the Gathering.
I thought
yeah,
it was only. It was okay. So
no,
I thought it was only women.
Apparently, men are warlocks and women are witches, and just if you did any type of miracle work, you were just instantly satanic. It's just like, what about everybody?
Imagine like you fuck with this one girl in your village. She's like, "I don't like you," and you were like, This bitch a witch.
Oh my god, I gotta find this clip and show it to you. There's a thing from way back in the day. This is like early TikTok. And it was some dude, he fucking killed me. It was like a lemon and it had like toothpicks in it and it was like a white drizzle, like candle wax, I'm guessing, being poured on the lemon. And it said, "Never break a witch's heart." And then it just cuts to the kid and the kid's like, his face is up in the camera. And he's like, "Don't fuck with us, witches will come on your lemons." That shit killed me. But like, what if you performed a miracle and you were like, "Oh, God told me to do it"? Like, would you get a pass, or would they still try to claim you're a witch? How would that work?
Man, people were stupid. Man. Dumb.
Oh God.
It's a test of time, I'm telling you.
But yeah, if you ever want to see a full spiritual breakdown podcast, comment down below. We'll get goofy with it. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I don't think there was anything else. That was really
Alrighty.
all I want to talk about. It's been a pretty good podcast.
No, but realistically, your dreams are probably a result of you having vacation.
Yes, being stress free. Because it's the most I've dreamt. I dreamt like 3 out of those 5 days.
Mm-hmm. I dream every night, which is
know
what
how. I really do not know how.
which is what always conflicts with me because I like to believe in math and science over anything else. You know, as much as I'm spiritual, but also like I spent a lot of time being spiritual. And ever since I've done that, I've had dreams every night. I've also had sleep paralysis. I've also had battles with demons, supposedly, in my dreams, which could be, like, a sign, you know? But, like, I have sleep paralysis, and, like, sleep paralysis is a very scientific thing, but it also feels very, very, like, there's something trying to get me in a different ethereal realm in the moment of having sleep paralysis.
That has been the scariest shit ever, bro. You're just chilling and fucking...
Yeah, keep hanging out with me. It might happen to you.
No, fuck no. I'm beating your ass if that happens.
Oh man.
I'm pulled up to work like
you're gonna be laying next to your girlfriend in bed and screaming for her, but she won't hear anything, and then you're gonna wake up and
because you can't
you're gonna
move,
be
right?
like, "Why didn't you save me?"
Yeah, because I know you can't move or anything, right?
Yeah, you can't move.
You just have to
And sometimes
deal
you'll
with it.
think you're yelling out. Like sometimes I've yelled out for Ashley to like shake me awake, because all it takes is like something to like get you moving to like snap your body out of the paralysis. Which is why whenever I catch myself in sleep paralysis, I start with my fingers because that's the easiest, you know, body part to move. So I start like trying to wiggle my pointer finger. So if you're ever in sleep paralysis, start trying to wiggle your fingers, because then you'll start feeling your whole hand moving, and then it'll just shock your whole body out of it. Pro tip.
We all know how to get out of sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
And
Alrighty.
This is the stuff you only learn in this podcast.
Or on Joe Rogan.
Stay tuned. So stay tuned into Joe Rogan's podcast and ours.
Yeah, so I gave you guys a little bit of a longer one. Super serious with Airsoft, then got wacky with the Twitch, and then got wacky with the ghosts and stuff. Which, did you watch Charlie's Ghost Hunting?
No,
on the
I
other
haven't
channel?
watched it.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it. I sent it to you. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious. They're so funny. The way they do ghost hunting is a little less serious than I would do it, but I still like want to have fun with it when we go.
Yeah, it'd be something along the lines like that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'd be more like that, versus because again, it's not proven science, so whatever.
Right. I gotta watch it then. I haven't.
So like and subscribe if you're watching this on Giovanni's channel. Like and subscribe to the channel, and vice versa, back and forth. You know, she's gonna link my YouTube down below, and I link his down below for every episode. He's starting on episode 3. He'll have episodes 1 and 2 at a later time when I get my fucking flash drive back.
Yeah, that's why you won't see him for a while. But when he does get it, I'll post it on my YouTube so you guys get it the whole.
Yeah, like we stated at the beginning, we've been absent for a while, and that's because we work full-time jobs. You know, we're not doing this as a career. So
We want to though.
we would like to. So every little bit, comment what you thought about the podcast. Comments help. But yeah, so we'll get these out as much as we can moving forward, because we said weekly and we weren't able to do that. So
We'll try to stick to bi-weekly as hard as we can.
yeah,
I feel like we probably, if we really try to, we could really do it every 2 weeks.
Yep.
But weekly is getting tough. So,
If we
a lot
did
of
this-
stuff at work.
if we did this full time weekly, would be a piece of cake, because it's only an hour out of our 40-hour schedule. You know. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun.
Deuces.
Deuces.